Quiet. Quiet. Okay, now you can speak.
Hello and welcome
Hello,
to
Internet!
the
Welcome to
stream.
Game Theory. And today we're going to be killing my wife. We're going to be
And our
slitting her neck
child.
and watching her blood spill all over the floor. Let's get
Well,
right
that's
into it.
pretty epic.
Let's get right into it.
Pretty epic.
I have one follower. Ugh! Fuck. No, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry and scream too.
Okay.
But not now.
Is everyone aware of what we're doing today?
Yep.
You like men.
No, that's no.
Well, yes, but that's not what we're talking about, idiot.
That's not what we're talking about in general. That's not what I'm doing.
You're stinky.
Not stinky.
Who's that
Don't
foreign
call me
fellow over
stinky.
here?
Who's that foreign fella? It's
Who's
me,
that
the British man.
Foreign
Who's that foreign fella? Well, that was a little lag.
Ravioli.
I ordered my wife.
Someone's
these
cooked
muffins on
this
my
rat
mixer.
into my raviolis. I didn't order ravioli.
Ravioli. Who put these
Number
muffins
15,
on my hamster?
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger
The
King
last thing
burger.
you
Burger. It is time for burger.
The last thing you want is piccolo at Burger King.
If you got knocked, if I saw that damn thing in my living room, I would stomp on it till it was a small brown consequences.
If I saw that thing in my living room,
My
I would
spaghetti.
stomp on it until it was a small brown stain.
So small brown.
Jaxie, this is what happens when you choke up my spaghetti. Oh, there's bun with
Bruh,
spaghetti.
moment. Why is it not working? Why is my stream not showing up? Is it just a black screen for you guys?
Fine. This is what happens when you touch my spaghetti. It won't even load. It's having trouble loading. Okay, wait, here it goes. Let me try and watch it again.
It is time. Why isn't it working?
Sorry, so hot. It's me. Ma.
Lads, I'm afraid to say we may be having a woman join us, and this is not a problem, but it is at the same time.
What is the problem?
We may have the woman, my daughter, join us.
Let's go. No, that's kind of sick, actually.
The spaghetti.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, get her in here.
She may be eating halfway through it, though, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Let's get the babby on the stream. Let's go.
Dark knock. Knock knock.
This is ravioli. Remember, I eat ravioli.
Can I just do like display capture? Is that what I need to do? Yeah, that
Hey,
works,
hey, Viva.
I guess. Yeah.
These rats in my ravioli. I didn't order ravioli.
Order ravioli.
Hey, I have my own sandwich. That's epic.
Can somebody check if my stream is okay?
Let me have a look.
I didn't order
Let me take a look at it.
Me.
Let me have a look at my brother.
God, it's so laggy.
Yeah.
You guys sound like you're like being dragged across one of those washboards. Like the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ah, yes. Did someone just say Son Gohan? Also, hi Willa.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Who's here? Yeah! Yeah!
Hello. I'm gonna be voring noodles.
That's
Bro, I wish I had some noodles right now, but everyone ate them.
Voring noodles sounds kind of good, actually.
I didn't feel like cooking.
Hold up.
I don't feel like.
I didn't feel like cooking today. So right now, I'll be voring noodles.
Right now, I don't think I should do
I didn't feel
that
like cooking,
muffin.
so I'm going to be
Is
voring.
hopefully like
And there's cucumber in these noodles.
That muffin is looking
Ew.
awfully like a
That
hamster.
muffin,
Someone baked
that
a hamster
muffin.
into my muffin.
there's
Oh my god.
there's another
That
one
muffin
as
is
well.
looking awfully like a
It's
muffin.
that no, there's another one where it's that hamster is looking awfully like a hamster.
That hamster is looking awfully like a hamster. Who baked a hamster?
Let me see if I can
into
play
my
it.
fucking hamster.
That muffin is looking awfully like a hamster. Someone baked a hamster into my muffin.
Oh yeah. Vivo.
Yeah,
What?
The thing's fine.
it is.
It's on screen.
Okay.
One more time.
I'm trying to do something.
I think it.
That should be better, I guess.
Oh, that's really weird because it's. You know, it's playing behind. So what I can see, I've already seen. By the time I can see it now,
Yeah.
by saying it on the
I think
screen,
it's good though. I
on
think
the
from
stream,
what
I've
okay.
already seen it.
Okay, so now to the main attraction. We're going to be trying to rank Jojo stands in like a tier list fashion.
Oh, we have it. Oh, it's Mrs. B. Hello.
Who is here?
Yo.
Who is that?
It's Mrs.
Am I?
Mariah B. But she has no.
Oh, it's B. Let's go.
Yeah, that's B's full legal name.
It's B.
Yeah.
It's
Please
just
legally change your name to
Yeah.
Mariah B.
Mariah B. It kind of sounds like
Yes.
a species of B, to be honest.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I couldn't
This
agree more.
boy is flawed.
I feel great. I can do it. I feel great.
I feel like I can do it. I feel powerful.
I feel like a hamster.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't.
I feel like a
Let's get into
hamster.
it. Okay. So first things first, me and okay, whoever has like the reverb.
Bro, I think you should turn us down a little bit. It's really loud on the
Hey
stream.
there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, like proper loud.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear it screaming from my phone.
You had to turn me up, like,
I hear-
specifically.
I
Fucking
just hear
proper.
B going, yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
If only we had Pat here.
Who just peeked out of existence? Who just-
Oh, hello
Can somebody
there,
upload the
Nathaniel.
Pat Herbert? Can somebody upload the Pat Herbert and keep playing it on rhythm?
Oh, I
Pat
can't.
Herbert for
I
10 hours.
can't.
You know, like the
I just-
hi Herbert, and then Pat goes, yes.
Yes!
Part of me regrets ever making that, but
It's such a good video.
You know what I say to that?
That's pretty epic. I've found all the Sonic Chaos Emeralds, and now I have ascended to the ultimate life form.
I have
I am the
ascended.
ultimate life
My
form.
name is Shadow the Dick Hog.
I'm the ultimate life form.
Divo, you can't stop me.
No.
This is my stream now.
This is not
Oh,
your
no.
stream.
I had the longest foreskin of all my opponents,
Shut up.
making me the most
Oh,
powerful
up.
life
You are
form.
Okay,
ultimate life
okay,
form.
we need to actually get to the main chunk of the stream. Okay,
Yeah, let's actually do the stream.
okay,
Can you
shut.
Can you screen share it with us, or because it's
I
it's
can't, or else
lagging?
my computer would literally break. But pretty much, I'm
Well,
not gonna change
how
it
do
a
we
whole
do
lot.
this then? Because it's lagged.
Well, you can just look at the stream because I'm not gonna really like scroll anything past right here, so you can just look at what I'm looking at. And the only thing I'll really be scrolling for is just looking
Okay.
at characters. Okay.
Not because
So-
like the stream is like a good 10 seconds behind what we're currently saying. Because
But I
like
mean, it's
what,
not that
on the
big of a
stream
deal
right
'cause-
now, you're saying you can just look at the stream.
You can just look at the stream because most of what is happening right now is just gonna be like this. The only thing I'm gonna really be moving the stream
Yeah,
for
but
is
then
to look
you'll
at other
say
JoJo
that
stands.
exact thing what you just said 10 seconds later from now in the stream. Is what
Why
I'm
does
saying.
that matter? Just like, do you
Because
have?
then if we all make a decision, it'll take
Yeah,
10 seconds for that decision to happen on the stream.
Okay.
How about
I'm
we
just
just
confused
speak
of why that
10
matters.
seconds faster?
Yeah, just.
Or we could just go
How
from the.
about we all shut the fuck up?
Okay, hold
We
on.
could just
shut-
go from the first to the last one, and then we know what order did.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is like, why does it matter if we're late on the stream if we're just talking like this now? I can just tell you guys what I'm looking at, and if you want to see what we've got so far, you can just look at the stream. Because not a whole lot's gonna change. Not
That
a whole lot of
works.
drastic stuff is gonna change in 10 seconds, because it's a still image.
That's true. That's true.
Just do whatever you think is.
Okay.
Is
I'm just gonna like,
Gonna work.
I'm just gonna do what Willis said, and we're just gonna go one by one, and we're just gonna see what's up, and we're just gonna see what's there, and then we're gonna place it. Okay?
yeah.
Okay.
But for me, you've already placed stuff. You're gonna reset that.
No. Me and Dino already discussed all of this a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. So it's already been placed. Okay.
Yeah, this is a continuation. I'm just gonna keep it.
The
Okay.
Star Platinum already
The
been
main
put up there.
no, the main part of the stream is now like this is basically where we're gonna stay because I'm not really gonna scroll down and find other stands. We're just gonna go one by one. So, whenever it catches up, I'll just tell you because I'm also looking at the stream.
Okay, you said one by one at the exact same time now as you did for the stream.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did.
That's amazing. Okay. Shoot, I kind of want to try and do that now. We gotta like pick a code word and like see if we can make it sync up.
Epic.
We gotta like say like egg dog and then like count to 10 and then say egg dog again. That was a nasty drink. That was a. Okay. Okay. Are we ready?
It's happening right
The stream is now where I have where I am as like a still image. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds
First up,
good to me.
magenta. Stop. Get rid of the
Magenta.
Laugh sound.
Okay. What do we think of magenta stand?
What part's
Also,
that?
whoever's like playing it on their phone, can they turn it down just a little bit?
Yeah, I'm
It's,
just
like,
doing that
repeating
now.
in the background. Okay.
Yeah. What part is magenta?
So magenta is a part 7 stand. So maybe you guys don't know what that is yet.
Then I won't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So basically what it is, it's called 20th Century Boy, I think. Isn't that what it's called?
21st century schizoid man.
No, Willa, isn't it called like 20th
Alright,
Century
old
Boy or
lady.
something like that?
I believe so. Here, let me bring up the stats
Yeah.
of magenta.
What's its unique ability?
Magenta,
So, what it-
Magenta is the name of the stand user. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's called
It's his stand.
Yeah. Okay. And so what
It's
the stand-
20th century boy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Name of the stand.
Okay, so what it does is whenever you activate it, it kind of puts you in one of those like, you ever see bumper soccer where they like wear those big
No.
where they wear those like big bubbles and they ram into each
Oh,
other and
yeah.
try and play soccer with that?
Oh, Sorbverpool.
The main football, mate.
Okay.
I forget that
So
you guys
imagine
are
one of
American
those, but when you
and
activate it,
from friggin' Canada.
so when you activate it, your consciousness stays like awake, kind of like you stay awake, but the 20th Century Boy kind of wraps around you and makes you invincible.
Oh.
It stops time everywhere, like inside of your body except your mind,
Oh, that's cool.
and you can activate it
But
at any point. And
You
make
you
yourself
can't
invincible.
move, but
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't-
get hit.
You can't move. You can't get hit. You can't die from drowning. You can't die from suffocation. You can't die from fire. You can't die while 20th Century Boy is activated. You're just in a kind of like a vegetative state where you can think but you can't move.
I see.
It's pretty cool.
Cool idea for a stand.
But Is it combat irrelevant because it can't really attack?
No?
Why is that?
Imagine. You can't move, but other things could move.
Okay.
Like if you used it and put yourself in a trebuchet.
Who?
But we're going off like that. Who is taking a piss in? Okay. Stop. Okay.
Wanted me to shut up, so I went downstairs.
Okay.
Wow.
So the reason like Mariah and Darby and Survivor are like combat irrelevant is what we said, is because we're putting them to their potential, but also how they actually have to be in a fight. So in theory, yes, Darby is a very strong stand, but if you don't make a bet with him, he can't do crap against you, right?
Too situational to be useful.
Yes, that's basically what we're saying with that. So,
Okay.
Magenta the same
He kinda
way.
bends
The
the
only
rules a
power
little
you
bit,
have
doesn't he?
is not getting hurt, but you can still hit. And even then, even with that, they probably couldn't beat Talking Heads. Cause it's just a normal guy.
The thing is with Darby's stand though, is that he kind of bends the rules a little bit, because like
The stand user is smart.
he betted that he would win, but he didn't actually win against Joseph because he hadn't completed his turn yet. But he still stole a soul, which is something I didn't really get.
Okay, that's fair. But if you don't initiate in anything, then he's useless.
Yeah,
I mean-
the other person definitely still has to agree to it.
And this is the
I
same
mean,
with the lock.
Didn't Joseph admitted defeat?
No,
Yeah,
his full
Jotaro
character,
beat him.
which doesn't
Jotaro
make
was the one that
sense.
beat him, dude.
No, Joseph, I think he means.
Yeah,
but Joseph-
yeah, I meant Joseph.
didn't-
Didn't Joseph
yeah.
admitted defeat
No,
before he
Joseph-
had his soul taken?
No,
or
he
something?
didn't. Joseph looked like he was about to lose, which is why Darby was like, "Oh, you've already lost."
No. His soul admitted defeat, so he was able to take him. Even though he hadn't already lost, his soul admitted defeat, and that was what made him weak, and so his stand was able to take him. So Magenta would be combat irrelevant because if his strength isn't comparable to any other stand, then he can't do anything because no matter what, he's unevenly matched against every other person. So even with a stand as weak as Talking Heads on its own, it still wouldn't be able to beat it because it technically doesn't have any other powers besides becoming invincible.
Well, we're talking about usefulness.
Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense to me.
So are we all agreeing that it is combat irrelevant?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
You didn't see Darby hit anyone once.
Yeah. Because the whole reason it was effective in the
It's
in
because
part
he's
7
useful in a different
was
way.
because he was using it with someone. He was using it in conjunction, like the same with Talking Heads and other things. Okay, next stand.
Star Platinum.
Aerosmith.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
What do we
that
think about
one.
Aerosmith?
A tier.
That's its B tier probably.
B or
What
A,
B tier?
I'd say.
I'd say B tier.
Yeah, I'd say B.
Okay, I agree with putting it in B tier until we get into matchup charts, and then we'll decide where it goes. Because I think B tier is
Okay.
B tier is fair. So matchups, we'll basically say if we're gonna put this stand in B tier, does it beat this stand or does it lose to this stand in a 1v1, and then we'll place it accordingly.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Does that make sense? So that's what we did. That's what we did with E
Yeah.
tier. If you can see with Devo, Empress, Talking Heads, The Sun, and Hermit Purple. That's basically what we did. Okay,
When did
Anubis.
you place Hermit Purple on the list?
top of E tier.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
You can look on the stream; it's all there.
It's only effective against like vampires, and even then,
Yeah.
still had a.
I mean, it still does stuff. Like you can still swing around and like whip people with it, but that's like it.
Yeah, but that's like. I
Okay,
guess it's just a whip
what do we
with
think about
spikes.
Anubis?
I mean,
I
it's
would-
a sword that is basically just a possessed sword. It can switch conscious. It can have the same consciousness on the different bodies when of course the person wields it.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's
I
not.
think
I'd say about C tier because
I
even
would-
with Polnareff at like a master swordsman, he still didn't do well.
Yeah, that's right. I would say it depends on the ability of the person who's able to like sword fight.
That's true.
Yeah, and even with Polnareff being a master like swordsman,
Bro, I
he's-
shitted and farted.
Shut up, Pat. Pat, we're streaming.
I'm just sitting here and I hear everyone arguing. I hear I just shitted and farted.
Yeah, I'm just minding my own business, listening to this guy talk about Anubis, and then Pat comes in. He's like, "I'm sure I'm bored, guys,
Bro.
guys, bro, I'm kidding."
Fuck
what
yeah.
I mean.
Fuck
You
yeah.
know what I mean, though, right?
No,
Like,
not even
he-
fuck yeah,
he's
fuck you.
still lost, even with like a master swordsman like Polnareff.
Patrice
Yeah.
yet again is makes an excellent appearance.
I have to leave for a second. I gotta get my computer on.
Okay.
You know,
See you in a second,
that
Pat.
means that now that you've left, you've got to make an even better intro. And you've gone.
He didn't hear you. Oh, Jesus Christ, what was that?
Well, I'm gonna whip him for it.
Hey, everything okay?
So do you all agree that's like C tier?
I would say C.
I would say
Now, if we were rating stand users, on the other hand, strength would be.
Okay,
double
sorry,
so
something
that'd
happened.
be
BSSS
What do we agree on?
plus tier.
What do we?
Wait, hold on, which stand?
That would be Goku rank.
Which
So what are we thinking
stand?
with Anubis? Because I don't really
No,
have
not
an opinion
stand,
on it because.
stand user strength.
So,
SS,
But with
the sixth
Anubis,
sword.
it's kind of weird because the reason Cheap Trick is an S tier is because theoretically it is unbeatable because it also follows like the nature of Notorious B.I.G. because those are stands by themselves because they have their own consciousness. So in theory, the only way to beat Cheap Trick is to duct tape your opponent to the floor until they die of starvation. In a battle royale against every single stand, Cheap Trick is going to win because people are going to keep looking at their backs, and Cheap Trick on its own is unkillable. Besides, if you somehow send it to hell.
I mean, I feel like someone would catch on at that point. Like, if someone keeps on looking at people's backs and then instantly died.
But that's the thing. Stop.
You know he's streaming, right?
And he falls silent, for he knows of his sins. Okay, so we're putting Anubis in C tier.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Okay. Next stand. Ooh. What do we think of Aqua Necklace?
Okay.
I mean,
It depends.
Very much
Again, it
potential.
depends. If the user's a dumbass, what would it do?
We're just
Literally
going by
nothing.
the OG user.
Oh, the
instead.
OG.
Yeah, we're going by the OG user
Angelo,
instead.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's
But here's the thing. This is like the same circumstance as Catch the Rainbow, where if you don't have super like circumstantial like if there's not water around, you can't really do anything besides have the original thing. The reason it was so effective was because he kept flooding the house and it was raining outside.
But if you're in like the desert, then it's fucking useless.
It's like
Whereas
Geb
in
Minor.
Duels
It's like Geb
that,
Minor.
That's just water on its own.
It's Geb Diet Geb.
Yeah, it's Geb Diet. It's Geb Light.
It's Diet Geb.
Yeah,
Diet
it's just
Geb.
shitty Geb.
Okay.
Basically,
I
Geb is
think-
just
I think a good
Requiem.
home for it. I think a really good home for it is in D tier. I think that's where it should belong.
Yeah.
Negative F tier.
No.
It's not that bad. Come on.
Yeah,
It-
it's
it
the
did
worst.
kill-
Superfly.
It's the worst.
It's not
That one was
Superfly.
bad to remember.
The
It can
worst
kill people.
stand.
It's not
water
Superfly
man.
tier.
It's
Okay,
Waterman. That's it.
So we agree that it goes in D tier.
Negative
Yeah.
F tier.
Yeah.
What?
Stop.
Sorry, had to stretch.
Okay.
Patrice.
But is it better or worse than Yellow Temperance? If those two are put in
Oh,
a fight, who
fucking
would win?
worse.
Dude,
Fucking
It's worse.
Yellow Temperance. Okay, on the surface level, it would be a really cool stand because then you could like do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
You could like
Where
you
are
could
you
shape-
going with this?
you could shapeshift into Bruford. And
You can shape shift into a woman.
Oh, Bruford, like the part 1
Stop.
guy. I was like, who the frick
Yeah.
are you talking about?
guy.
I mean, also it eats everything.
This is so laggy.
It's so laggy.
You know,
He's talking in
it
water.
literally
Someone get him out of that marmalade.
that
Someone get him out of that
really
marmalade.
devours everything.
Leonard literally just sounds like.
Oh my fuck!
Oh my god.
Do I still sound bad?
I don't mean to sound
No,
like a
you're
dumb Twitch streamer, but like, can somebody please clip that whenever it happens?
Just let me know whenever it gets that bad again, and I'll switch to my mic.
All right.
But Leonard really sound like Diva Fart. Okay, so is it better or worse than Yellow Temperance?
Oh,
Because I think it's worse. I think if those two were put in a fight, it would
Yeah.
lose.
It's a little small waterman, and he's annoying as shit. He's
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
He's like a shittier Hierophant Green, because this Hierophant Green can like completely control multiple people. Water
Yeah.
Necklace can like control one person at a time.
I don't
Yeah.
see him shooting out valuable gems.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it's basically like
it's Diet Geb.
I am alive.
Basically.
What are you talking about?
I don't know how. The only way I can describe fucking Aqua Necklace's looks is just.
Yeah, Aqua Necklace is such a bad stand design. It looks really
That's
bad.
it. Like he's the worst. I hate him. He looks
He really
so
does
ugly.
look like Diva Fart. Like, not even gonna lie, he does look like Diva Fart.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's worse than Yellow Temperance? Is that what we're saying? Like, it would lose in a fight?
100%.
oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, in my opinion, I know you're probably not gonna move him, but I would move Yellow Temperance above Anubis. Honestly,
Really?
There's more.
He's
There's
just-
more potential there.
he's
Well,
more
yeah,
versatile.
The reason why I'm saying move it up is also because Jojo had to take out the stand user, not the stand.
Yeah,
That's true.
it has good offense and defense, and you can shapeshift. So it's got like, I mean, it's versatile, but it's also strong in its versatility.
So it would
Yeah,
beat Anubis in a
I
fight?
was also thinking, yeah, because Anubis you had to take out the stand, so that's obviously a weaker stand. But
Yeah.
if you have to take out the user to beat it, then surely that makes it a strong stand at least.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree with that. What is that?
Yeah. Turn off.
Who
That
has like a
fucking
bicycle
stupid
horn?
dog is being annoying.
Who has a bicycle?
Ow.
Get out.
Put him down.
Get away from here.
Yeah, put him down.
I'm
down
about to
on screen.
Danny your ass.
Put
Okay.
him down on screen.
Okay.
Like they did in Lenny and George.
They're trying to be Craig.
They're trying to be.
What's that book called?
Of Mice and
Oh, Mice and Men, yeah.
Oh my god.
You just skipped through retarded.
Okay.
So it's like Father Hard or whatever.
Oh,
his
welcome
name
to-
is.
yeah,
okay.
Hard
Hard
Father or
Father.
whatever.
As soon as whatever that
Yeah,
dog
I
noise
forget his
is,
name.
I will continue. Like, what is
What's
that
the
noise?
next stand?
It sounds like someone cleaning their sink.
Oh, well, then I don't know what that is, because that
Okay.
stopped my dog.
Okay.
Go away!
Stop!
You idiot.
Guys, please. I'm trying to stream. Please. What is that noise?
I took the squeaky toy away from her. I'm putting it on top of the fridge because she's fucking annoying.
God. Okay. Now it's
My
time for Adam
fiance, not my
Hartfather.
dog.
Now it is time for Adam Hartfather.
What is?
Oh,
Oh, his picture
yeah.
ability.
Yeah, he's the guy that like.
Again, it's
After this, can we do Star Platinum? Because I've got to go to sleep.
No.
What?
Please. Please. Do it for
Fine.
me.
Okay, after this one we'll do Star Platinum.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kira's dad. Okay, here's the thing though. Like, it's again very
Tiny as
situational.
Mhm.
In that it's only really super effective if the person's in like an enclosed space where they can be pictured.
Yeah, or even
And
in
he
front of a
can't move
camera.
the
That
camera
is.
either.
No, but I mean he
can't
can
even
still.
move the camera.
I mean he can still move around. That's good, but he can't really do anything else unless
Alright.
it's set up a certain way.
Yeah.
No, he can't even move the camera. The fact that he's out of the camera, he was trapped inside it, wasn't he? So the
Yeah.
only reason he could be out is because he got a picture taken of him.
That's true. So is
I
Adam
would
Hartfather in the
honestly,
camera and out of the
I would
camera two different
put
stands?
it-
Yeah, I've got to go sleep now. So
Okay, bye.
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 alright, see ya.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Okay,
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill.
I'll kill you. I'll kill
Okay,
you dead.
so are we? So let's just go on the assumption that we're doing Adam Hartfather in the camera, and not out of the camera, because out of the camera, Hartfather's literally just float around.
Yeah, he does
Exactly.
nothing.
Around with an arrow. That's literally just it.
Yeah.
He does nothing.
He's a piece of paper. I can literally eat him.
The end.
That's a weird way of putting it, but
The
I mean
end.
it's true.
For the
wait.
father.
If you eat Adam
The dad.
Hartfather while he has the arrow, do you have a stand or just die?
I imagine you would if you're worthy of a stand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying
For
to be
the
crazy.
father.
Okay. So I would say this is a really bad stand.
I put
Yeah.
it below Aqua Necklace.
You're a
I'd-
fucking picture, dude. Like, what is there to like? You're just a fucking picture.
Okay, I'm
Mhm.
thinking it should go in E tier, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's garbage. Hermit Purple can do more than that. It's more versatile.
Dude,
Uh,
Hermit Purple is
Adam
literally Hermit Purple
Hartfather-
is the anti-camera stand. It's like putting a
Exactly.
fire type. It's like putting a fire type in front of a grass type and saying, "Do your best."
Adam Hartfather, more like.
Okay, but the thing
Adam
is,
Hart farter.
Adam Hartfarter.
No,
Just sounds like a
Adam
bad
Fart
Irish
Harder.
accent. Adam Hartfarter. Okay.
Father.
Fartfather.
Adam Father. Oh, I fucking tell you nothing. He has some Father.
All right, let's check out what's next.
Okay, well, hold on. Well, we gotta
What
place
is
them
that?
though.
Oh, I
Oh,
say
it's,
E.
I
Yeah,
say E,
bottom
But
E.
It's
where should he
E.
like? So where should he go? Is he better than Talking Heads? Would he beat Talking Heads in a fight?
Well,
No.
He's a fucking Polaroid.
He's a fucking shitty old man.
So bottom of E.
He's a
Yes.
fucking Polaroid. Is that even a fucking question?
He's a shitty old man.
No,
Okay.
he's a fucking Polaroid at this point.
Okay. God, I get it.
Like,
Ooh,
what is there not to
Babyface.
get?
Okay, it's time for Babyface. I have a lot of opinions on Babyface.
Babyface
Oh.
only has to fuck a random girl in order for it to work.
That's not even that.
What does Babyface do again?
Babyface.
It makes babies.
Yeah, it makes babies.
Literally, the entire point of Babyface is just horny.
Yeah.
exactly.
Do
Yeah,
not
it's
pass
horny.
go. Do not collect $200. Go to the horny jail immediately.
And
That shit's going.
doesn't even matter. Just horny. Yep.
Horny. But like putting the horny aside, Babyface, a remote control stand, and has the ability to grow.
turn you
Well,
fucking
obviously,
dude.
and also communicate with its user.
Dude,
Basically, you're making yourself like an army of expendable soldiers.
Okay.
Exactly.
The thing is,
Turn
but
hit
the
the
but the
fucking
kicker
king.
is these soldiers are
Ding dong.
immortal, and their power is to desecrate matter. Their power is to remove matter from existence.
Mhm. Exactly. So technically, you're fighting the embodiment of Minecraft.
No, you're fighting the embodiment of a black hole, a selective black hole.
A nematode
Oh yeah, that.
from SpongeBob.
So, I think this is one of the best stands in JoJo's. The only reason it was beaten anyway was because Giorno literally had the stand version of a reverse card on him. Like,
Exactly.
his exact counter was his exact stand, which was like,
If
and
it-
even then, Giorno didn't even know he could fight like that until he realized, oh my god, I can create life, hold up.
Exactly. If it was another one like I don't know, Abaki or Bruno or Fugo, they would have lost.
They did lose.
Well,
They did
how about
lose.
that purple haze?
I mean, yeah, Bruno did get captured, but like, you know.
But the thing is, about Purple Haze, that wouldn't even work anyway, because the stand isn't alive.
True, actually.
It's technically just like a
Sin
shitty thing.
Sin says, guys, it doesn't matter.
How do you know it doesn't matter?
Yeah, he hasn't even seen part 5. Lamo. What a pleb. Okay. So, I think this goes in SS tier.
No, bump him down to S tier because he's horny.
Yeah.
The horny goes
Destroyed
down.
for horny.
Horny S tier.
I think
I'd
the
put him
only
in
Imagine
flaw,
putting
I
him
think
in-
the only flaw with it is that it has to have a host.
Is that he's fucking horny, dude?
No, the only flaw is that he has to have a host.
Yeah,
He's
no.
woman.
He has to have a host.
Excuse me.
Oh wait, that is the horny.
Excuse
We found them. We found them, boys. We found the
We
horny.
found the horny. It's Babyface. I'm putting him in an SS tier.
Oh, by the way, this list is like completely just combat efficiency, right? Not like
Yes.
just in general.
It is
Okay, that's
combat
what I
efficiency.
assumed.
No, actually, it's all fucking. It's media bias.
What?
Fake news.
Yeah.
It's how sexually attracted the stands are.
Who's the
It's how
sexiest
fucking.
stand?
I'm
Who's the
telling you,
hottest
the only thing
stand?
Yeah,
keeping-
who's the hottest
only thing
stand in
keeping
JoJo?
Babyface from being SS tier is that it's literally just horny.
Yeah.
I'm not
It
taking
literally
that
has
seriously.
fucking horns. It
Also,
literally has horns.
here's the thing too. It was beaten,
By
so I wouldn't put
by Golden
GL.
Experience, because Golden
So-
Experience was a direct counter.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
what
Golden Experience was basically just a Nuno reverse card.
So,
Its entire
wouldn't-
thing is that it takes away matter, and Golden Experience can for some reason recreate matter.
I would make it S tier. I would put SS tier for like, GER or something.
No, GER gets
something
its own
that's
category.
completely.
Oh!
No, hold on. No, GER is basically God.
No, GER gets its own category.
The world over heaven.
Guys, Sin
This is only
said the
canon
sun is the
thing.
hottest stand, actually.
Fucking stupid.
Bruh.
Okay.
No, we all know who the hottest stand is, and that's Love Deluxe.
I
don't
mean,
know.
Let's be honest.
Fucking hair!
Let's be honest.
Hair.
Okay, Purple
Echo's looking
Hermit
kinda
is
quirky.
the horniest. Okay.
Okay, and to Sin saying turn up the audio, it's max.
No.
It is literally max.
Yeah, no, you're just stinky.
Shut up. Maybe I can like mess with the sound. Input volume? Boink. How about that? Uh. How does that sound? Is that better? Is that any better? Well, I can hear myself.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm putting Babyface in S tier. One spot above Cheap Dick.
Cheap dick.
Cheap Dick.
Hey, that's what I get on the night on the town. I couldn't even finish it.
Damn.
Okay, Sin, is this good? Is this perfect?
No.
I want to kill Gay Spider. Stop.
Bro.
Dude, one
Stop.
of these days I will have his head. I will.
Okay. Sin says the mic's good. We're good. Okay. Now, what's next? Ooh, Bad Company. I have a lot of opinions on this one too. Also, whoever has their headphones not in.
Little toy soldier men.
I think it's a good stand.
I think it's an amazing
It's a
stand.
pretty good stand, yeah.
I think he only got beat because
the
he
only
was
way
being
you can
stupid.
really,
I mean,
yeah, also,
the stand is literally just your fucking army. I mean,
It's
Yeah, it's
it's
awesome.
literally It's just a fucking toy army playset that you can buy at the dollar store for like $5.
Yeah, except it shoot real gun.
it shoots real gun. They're
and-
actual mines. They're
And if
actual
he wasn't
helicopters.
going easy on him and just going all out, he could have killed Josuke immediately.
Crazy Diamond, who has amazing power
Yeah,
and speed.
in sin inputs, and because the user is an amazing tactician, Bad Company is way better if he didn't like go all out.
It's also a dumb teenager.
What?
His stand user is a stupid teenager.
No, he's not.
Imagine
He's
if
blonde.
Imagine if he was
Look how
even
fucking tall his hair is. He looks like a fucking dope.
He looks like
He's
Epic
just
Polnareff.
blonde Polnareff.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
like imagine if it was in the hands of like someone like Kira, where he's like
But
insidious.
But Kato was an amazing tactician. He did everything right. He just didn't account for his healing factor.
He fucking died.
Because Red Hot Chili Peppers shoved his finger up his ass and said, "Whoops, you're dead."
He said,
got
whoops.
killed by a goddamn bird.
Okay, Nappa, Jesus.
Peel out.
Vegeta!
If
What
it,
is
if,
the
it, if, it
status?
weren't from Red Hot Chili Pepper just going bye bye, you little shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Later.
Mm.
You're coming with me. Dead. Stop.
No.
Okay,
He's never.
I think we should put a Bad Company in B tier in front of Aerosmith.
$1.
I put it in A tier.
I'm good with that.
yeah, A tier's fine by me.
Okay.
Whatever to fuel Vivo's Republican agenda. Fake news. This is biased.
How do I make a front door in a Discord call?
What?
What?
How do I see you out of the front door? How do I metaphysically open the front door? How do I turn the handle, open the door, and issue you out onto the street where you belong, so you can go eat trash and you can be a raccoon?
Yay.
Stop. Okay, Sinstar says Bad Company guy got fucked by the foul mouth foul.
That's true.
Yep. Okay. Next stand, Ball Breaker.
I don't know about that's.
Ball Breaker is really, really weird, cause I don't know what it does besides getting the Love Train light and make spin a bit better.
Yeah.
Is that all it does?
Like,
Honestly,
has,
it's
like,
just like a
big-
buff.
he has,
Yeah.
like big dumb fucking Mickey Mouse ears.
I love Ball Breaker's design. I think it looks cool.
You were it, Ball Breaker.
And
He
the
looks
song's
like
really
he'll-
good too.
He looks so like come at me in like a fucking like back alleyway and just tell me that he has drugs.
Okay, so I'm gonna bend the rules a little bit for Ball Breaker. We're just gonna take the Ball Breaker as Gyro in general. So steel balls included.
$1.
Probably put that at B or A.
I think that belongs in. I think that deserves to be in A tier.
Yeah, it could. I mean, it is a useful.
I think this
stand.
and the steel ball because we're just accounting for Gyro as a whole. And the steel balls are so freaking useful.
True.
Spin is not a stand either. That's fine. No one here knows what a stand is. Yep. Thank you, Sin.
Isn't that when like you stand up from like a chair?
Do you mean the
God,
tarot
no.
cards?
Oh.
You guys better watch out for us Persona fans. We've never even played the games.
I mean, I played Persona 5 Scramble.
I think
I've played
Gyro or Ball Breaker belongs in front of Bad Company.
That's what I call it.
I put it right below Bad Company, just because I feel like a Bad Company is more effective in combat overall because it can hit way more opponents with way more damage.
That's true. That's a good argument.
Because I mean, think about it. If you had Crazy Diamond versus Crazy Diamond and trying to fend off Gyro and then try to fend off Bad Company, I think you'd have a way easier time fending off Gyro. It's just one, it's powerful and fast, of course, but it's it's still just only one attack.
It's two, but I get your point.
Dude, the
Well,
thing
yeah,
about
you know what I
JoJo,
mean.
Yeah, I get your
Though.
point. I was just
the thing about JoJo, it's not like DBZ where there's like, oh, this guy's stronger than him. It all depends on the circumstance and like what the situation is.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
true.
Depends on what day of the month it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a Tuesday? Is it a Wednesday?
And it depends whether it's raining or not.
Yeah, no. If it's a Tuesday, then Bad Company fucking cleans their fucking clock. But if it's
Yeah,
a
that-
Wednesday,
actually-
Kaicho gets fucking killed by a burn.
It does matter if it's fucking raining or not. Fucking catch the rainbow.
And like Beach
I ain't
Boys.
catching
Yeah.
no fucking rainbow. The fuck?
I ain't catching no rainbow.
Heart 8 Beach Boys is a great example of this.
It's a fucking fish hook.
Okay.
At the
Where am
same
I-
time.
where am I?
Next
No,
stand.
that's part
Next
five.
stand. Next stand. Next stand. Beach Boys. What do we think about Beach Boys?
It's fucking dumb.
It is. It is very dumb, but I think it is very good.
So fucking dumb.
Exactly.
I also hate.
I mean-
It's the
I'm-
Isabel side B.
No.
Exactly. But with the thing that it can face through fucking walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can set anything as bait. He touched the thermometer and the hook immediately went into him. So he could set the ground as bait, and if you're stepping on the ground, the hook goes into you. And it reflects damage, and it beelines straight for your heart. If you can't be the user by the time it gets to your heart, you are dead.
You are dead.
You are dead. No big
Surprise.
surprise.
Unless you try to play it smart like Bruno.
Dominated maggot.
Yeah, but Bruno was also very, very situational. And Sin says Keiichon knew what to do, know what he was doing by keeping Josuke in a dark and closed space. With Bad Company still. Yes, I understand. I think Beach Boys is very good. Not exceptionally good, but I think it is a very good stand.
Pesci's a little bitch though.
Pesci is a little bitch.
He is.
I swear to God, I want to fucking sock him in the face. Fucking deserves it.
Pineapple head ass.
He doesn't even look like a pineapple. He looks like a fucking ovoid succulent plant.
Succulent.
Eggplant looking boy.
Okay, so what do we think about Beach Boys? I think it belongs behind Ball Breaker.
He
think so.
he looks like
Please.
Or
stop.
actually,
The one of-
actually, I think it might belong like in front of Aerosmith and B tier.
Yeah, that'd be
That sounds
pretty
reasonable.
comfortable with that.
Sin says, "May I get in on this convo?" Do you guys want Sin in here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's get him in here. Hold on.
No!
No! Wait, Sin, you're in the server. I was about to invite you to the server. You can just join.
Nice going, dumbass.
I was about to invite him, but I realized, wait, this is EOH. You can just join. Get in here, fam. Now we play the waiting game for the stream to catch up. Oh, did it work? Or is that Pat?
That was not me.
You... You're not making the extreme... You're not making the extreme funny. That is not you.
Nah, I'm gonna make it 10
Stop. Stop.
It
please.
echoes.
You're gonna break me.
Every time I say something, you keep taking it out of context. You're like, oh, you said like, that's fine.
Because the stream is 10 seconds slow, Sin. I'm not meaning to.
No one here knows what a stand is. I'm like, that's not what I didn't say you guys didn't know what a stand was. I wasn't insulting you guys.
Welcome to the media.
It was still funny anyway. Everyone laughed at it anyway. We didn't think you were insulting us.
I was trying to say, no, Patrick, tracker volley's not a stand. It's not a stand either. That's fine. No one here knows what a stand is.
That's a good joke. Sorry we took it out of context.
Well,
I just don't
guys,
want you guys thinking like, whoa, he's a dick.
Look, okay, I play Persona. I'm pretty sure I know.
Get
what
him out of the
stand
molasses
is,
now.
Right?
guys,
He's in the molasses. Help.
You stuck.
guys, I have something to say.
Who is calling 911?
Oh.
Okay, so are we putting Beach Boys at the top of B tier?
Yes, top B tier.
Okay, whoever's starting their dial-up to play Quake 2, I'm gonna ban you. Ow!
Mom, get out of my room!
Mom, get off the phone! I'm playing Quake! I'm godlike!
Oh, would you look at that? Choctopus is playing Persona 5. I should watch that instead.
Mom!
No!
Mom, get off the phone! I play Team Fortress Classic!
Bruh.
Okay, next stand, Black Sabbath.
Really good, but it's
Black Sabbath, the name, baby.
Stabbing's my gang.
I think Black Sabbath is bad because his counterplay is a flashlight.
That is true. Oh, wait, I have a question
Black
though.
Sabbath is
If
like-
he attacks you at night, is he basically unstoppable unless you know there's a light source?
Well,
yeah,
no.
unless you have enough room around yourself, because he can reach as long as his arms can reach. Like he can grab you in, right?
I think so.
Literally, like, if you turn on the light, Black Sabbath is just.
But
Yeah,
that
Black
also
Sabbath.
that gives him more shadows to work with. He's a good stand.
That's true. But if you just if it's during the day, there's not a whole lot of things he can do. And the only way to literally get him out into the sunlight, yes, it is to break whatever thing he's hiding behind, like burn down the tree like Giorno did. And yeah, that's pretty situational, but unless it's nighttime, there's not a whole lot of things Black Sabbath can do.
That's true. Unless you're a big fat guy, then you're fucked.
Shadows are situational. However, shadows exist where light, basically does not exist, or there's less light. So
Yeah.
like even if you were in like a, I guess, shaded area, then it'd be more dangerous. But I mean, that is also like it's situational in a very like hyperbolic manner. Like you just because during the daytime it's like shadow, not shadow, shadow, not shadow, because you could be under trees and then you could be under not trees. You could be in broad
Yeah.
daylight and you could be in a field and you can. It's situational, but like.
And I agree with you. I agree with you.
If you
It's
don't mind me asking, like, what is it like? Oh, it just pulls her souls.
I do mind you actually. I'm very. How could you?
just let Sin keep talking, please.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I don't I I only know so much about Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
I just know that it's similar to like Alessi's stand in part 3. It's like, you touch a shadow and then it'll try to take your soul.
You go,
and stuff,
baby.
But
You become baby.
You become
It doesn't.
baby.
It doesn't try to take your soul, really.
Well, that is its thing. It attacks you and then.
Unless it's look, I don't want to admit this, but like unless it's like from part 4 or before, I don't know what.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people here.
Black Sabbath. If you're in a dark area and it comes through the shadows and basically it stabs you with a stand arrow.
And the reason it kills you
where
is
does Popo usually hang out?
in a jail cell.
Jail cell.
Jail cell. Okay, so he can control it remotely.
Yeah, it's a remote
Yeah, it's a
control.
remote stand. It's like sheer heart attack.
Okay, so you can basically just wait. Like, what's the range? Does he live in?
It's pretty infinite. It's pretty infinite.
Oh, really?
It's very. Let's just say it's got really long range.
It's
there's not really a determinant.
There's
number.
no limit to be shown. There hasn't been shown a limit.
It's like sheer heart attack. It was never given a limit, but you could see that it had a giant range.
Mm-hmm.
But it was never like, oh, it can only go 100 meters or something.
Yeah. Okay, but this is also like the Red Hot Chili Peppers type thing. Like, if there's electricity, Red Hot Chili Peppers can exist. So I feel like that goes the same for Black Sabbath. If there's shadows, Black Sabbath can exist.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking it should go in A tier in front of Gyro.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
Even taking into account what Gyro can do with the steel balls and such.
Yeah, it's an amazing stand. It is an amazing power, the spin. But it's just limited, is what it is. It's not bad, it's just limited.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, next stand. What the heck is this?
They have names.
No. I don't think I've seen this stand.
What is
hey,
it?
you could.
What is
Hey,
it?
Willa, what's Dolomite? Who is Dolomite?
Let me get into my stand database.
Hey Google, what is Dolomite?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
It looks like a
Sounds
backwards
Jojolian.
rib cage kind of guy, and he's blue.
I'm Jojolian, as far as I'm aware.
It is Jojolian.
Yeah,
It is Jojolian?
yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's it called again?
He is the Jojolian.
It's from Jojolian. Here, let me give you a synopsis.
Well, what's the stand called? I only see the stand user.
Oh, Blue Hawaii.
Oh, yep. I haven't heard of that one.
That's why I couldn't find it. Yeah,
Who is it?
okay. Yeah, Blue Hawaii. You were calling the stand Domomite.
Well, the user's called Dolomite.
Yeah.
He is the Jojolian.
It's a very good stand.
It's a very good stand.
It's a very
so wait,
good stand.
Isn't it kind of like I forget what his name is.
No.
Hazamada's stand, but like slightly better, or
What?
It's
more
a
better?
lot better. Okay, have a listen. I'll give you guys an explanation.
Okay.
So Blue Hawaii doesn't really show any combat ability, but its ability to control people through touch and pursue a target relentlessly make it a dangerous stand to face. The only hope is to really defeat the user and kill him. But basically what it can do is it can take control or possess a person or animal as long as they have touched something that was at one point attached to Dolomite.
That's what my wife calls me,
That's
bad.
a really, really good stand.
Yes. So basically, if like for example, he bit his fingernail and like put it on something, he could control it.
That's really good.
The only thing is that it can only control one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, that's really good.
Oh, and it has to move in a linear path. So if it's chasing you, it can't climb over something or avoid obstacles that are in its path. That's the other thing.
So you could just drop a traffic cone down and it can't pursue you any further, or would it like try and break through it?
That's where I think that's where it starts to get a little fuzzy. I'm not sure about the how it like I haven't really read Jojo in chapter 60, but it's like it's
I've got
basically
more.
saying that
I've got more.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
If you call now, you get.
So essentially, once he takes control of something, it is given specific instructions, like what you guys were saying. However, what happens is if while they're under Blue Hawaii's thrall, they become a catalyst of spreading Blue Hawaii.
Oh yeah, it does.
So basically, you could amass an entire zombie army. The only limitation is that you need to direct it, like
Wait, so you can control more than one thing, or is it like a hive mind?
It becomes a hive mind.
Okay.
They can
That's a
only
really
move-
good stand.
They can only move in a linear path, and they can't climb over anything or avoid obstacles. They just plow right through.
Okay.
So I have to check what happens in part 2 of Blue Lagoon, but I don't know if it's like, can he go over a hill, or how linear is this, like limited mobility rather?
He can go over hills and stuff as long as it's in one direction. But if there's like a wall or like a traffic cone, something
so it's not
that
like Highway Star or whatever
no,
it's called.
it can't go around anything.
Has to move completely straight.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful though.
So if you sidestep, does it still follow you?
Yeah. I mean, it would probably not be able to. But I mean, you could just make another one to follow you in the next, like, linear plane.
Then that doesn't sound as good. If it can't even like sidestep.
It can't. It's like a chess. It's like a chess piece.
It's like a. It's okay. It's like a rook, but really bad.
Yeah.
That doesn't even sound that powerful anymore. Even the fact that you can make a bunch of them, it's just like a human bullet hell.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
Bonk!
Boink. Okay. And also, if it touches you, does it kill you instantly?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if it touches you, then you're part of the zombie army.
Oh, yeah. And so if it was like walking one way, if you stepped where it stepped, would you also be affected by it?
It's kind of like a virus.
Yes. I'm pretty sure of that.
That's
because, like,
better
like
than
you
I was
said
thinking.
Earlier, it was if you touch something that it touched, and it's kind of complicated because it's like it can only control one victim at a time, but it can spread like a virus to other things, except it controls it like a hive mind, so it is technically one thing. So it's
Okay.
Like, I don't understand this.
It's Legion.
So I'm thinking we put it at like bottom of A tier, because that sounds really good, but it also sounds kind of situational. Because you could theoretically just make a box, stand inside of it, and it wouldn't be able to get you. Right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking bottom of A tier, before Gyro.
I'm I'm just reading some of the chapters. Give me 1 sec.
Put him at B.
Top of B?
B for
Bolomite? B for Bolomite.
no, B for.
His name is Dolomite.
Yeah, I know. I said B for Bolomite. Okay. So do we agree top of B tier or bottom of A tier?
I think bottom of A tier.
I'd say bottom of A.
Okay. I was thinking that too. Okay. Next stand. Ooh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
What?
Bohemian Rhapsody is really weird. Because so if you guys don't know, Bohemian Rhapsody, whenever it's activated, do you know if there's like a range on it, Willa?
Bohemian Rhapsody? Let me
Yeah.
have a quick look.
Because it was all of Florida that was being affected by it, right? Like Disneyland and all the paintings and stuff, right?
Yes. So let's have a quick peek. It only manifests as a phenomenon.
What does that mean?
Okay, it's an extremely powerful stand ability which can affect the entire world.
Oh, the entire world. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
It's impossible to defend against through conventional means, but it can be defeated by its own power as well.
Yeah, because that's what Weather Report did.
Yep.
Okay, so basically what Bohemian Rhapsody does is it can take anything from a picture to a painting to a movie to a TV show, anything that pretty much isn't real, it turns real, and you're put through basically a story if you're touched or it chooses for you to be affected by it. So how Antui was affected by it in this fight is that he was put basically in this fairy tale about a sheep mom where this wolf ate its babies and it had to go cut it open with scissors then drop it down a river to avenge its children, I guess. And so Antui was turning into a wolf while also being pursued by these kind of lamb creatures with the mother coming after it with shears. Now, that wouldn't be as bad if the Bohemian Rhapsody cannot stop pursuing no matter what. Nothing can stop it. And this doesn't even count towards stories. Weather Report was affected by who was the painter? Who was the painter with the missing ear?
Oh gosh, Van Gogh?
Van Gogh, yeah. So his story was that he cut his ear off to mail to his lover and then he killed himself with a gunshot. So whenever Weather Report was being affected by Van Gogh as a painting, he cut off his own ear and shot himself in the head. It didn't kill him though.
Lol.
So it's extremely powerful, and it affects the entire world apparently, which I wasn't aware of that. But it's an
You're
extremely
telling me
versatile.
I can make my waifu real?
Yes.
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 Holy shit.
And it's not even only bad stuff happened to people. It's one of the donut shop owners went away with Snow White as her Prince Charming, right?
It's a very chaotic stand, I
Yeah.
would say.
It's very, very chaotic. I think it does belong in A tier. Just because it doesn't affect the user and how powerful it is. Because, let me repeat, it can't be stopped by conventional means.
Right. So depending on what, you go again, essentially if you don't have the stand ability to combat it, you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm sorry to go back in time for this conversation, but I had to see what the capabilities of Blue Hawaii was, and so Josuke in that part he had to. There was a bunch of things that were infected at once apparently, there was like the Dolomite. He broke his own tooth, or like not his tooth. He hit his tooth against a rock, and it shot out of his gums, right? And then he used that as something as like a projectile or like the blood or something to that was infected. There was a baby. There was a woman whose stroller was knocked over. The baby was infected. There was a fly that was flying towards Josuke. Like, you know how hard it is to avoid a fly. He was able to use a fly spray, but even then, when the fly got hit by the spray, it was still crawling towards him ever so slowly. And it was like the only way he was able to to avoid it was that apparently someone who I'm still trying to figure out how this works, but apparently Yasuho,
Yashuo.
um,
Suo.
Yasuho.
Yashuo.
Yeah,
It's not Yasuho. There's no H. It's Yasuho. Anyway, so they ordered Dolomite to release control over Josuke. He's confused. And then Yasuo acquiesces and begins her interrogation. Yada yada. I don't really know what some of this part means, but basically it seems like it's really difficult for you to set up so that you can actually win against a Stanley. So I would say it has to be mid A tier, but not like at minimum.
Well, we're not done with making A tier yet, so
Yeah. Well, I don't know where. I'm just saying it's just something to keep in mind.
yeah. Okay, but I think okay.
What was the, so wait, what in terms of the stand we're currently talking about, what was it called?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. What do you mean that it controls the entire world? Like it just
Everything is affected by Bohemian Rhapsody that is fictional. Everything.
Okay, so like if you were to say like, is it just simply like you put somebody in a book and that the things that happen in the books happens to that person?
The books come to the book, TV show, painting, movie, anything come to life in the real world, affect a single target and have the ending happen to them. Nothing stops it.
But how does that affect the world though?
Everything in the world is affected by it that is fictional. So it just depends on what's nearby you get affected by. So everyone is affected by a different thing.
Alrighty then.
I think it belongs in front of Black Sabbath. Is that fair?
Maybe.
Oh, gotta go back to the stream. Black Sabbath in front of Black Sabbath? Yeah. I definitely say in front of Black Sabbath at least.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
But I don't know about the other ones.
And maybe Bad Company? It probably should go in front of Bad Company, shouldn't it?
Where were you, Pat?
I was talking on the phone.
How could you?
We're your family now. There's no leaving.
Yeah, fuck nut.
Okay.
Bruh moment.
This has been a good stream, but I think I'm gonna have to end it here. We were good for we were live for a good like hour or so. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we got work done on the tier list, I think. Okay, thanks everyone for coming by. Thanks for hanging out, everyone at VC, and it was really fun.
I hate all of you. I literally hate all of you.
I'm gonna throw up. Okay.
Good.
Shut your mouth. Okay.
No.
Okay. Bye stream.
Bye.
For 6
See ya.
viewers. Okay.
Yay.
I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'll kill you. Okay.
I think you guys maxed out around 8. It was pretty good.
Nice.
I'm not positive.
Nice.
It was either 8 or 6. I think it was pretty high though, so that's good.
Yeah. And not a single new follower.